Welcome to Workout Wednesdays with Woods. Today we have groins. As with all of our movements, we want to use a slow, steady, full range of motion. The groins are very vital to the leg muscles as a whole. Oftentimes they are overlooked and underworked, causing hamstring and inner groin pulls, especially when we're running in our sprinting sports. So you want to make sure that you develop these muscles. Shown here is the machine, the adductor machine, which is very helpful because you can control the weight. A lot of times they have extra weights on the top of the machine where you can take 5 or 10 pounds off. This isn't so much about doing a ton of weight, but also focusing on the reps, building up the muscle. Because for these muscles, since they're not used as much, you want to make sure that they're firing off and they're twitching so they are incorporated in your lower exercises. Here we have a free weight where you can lay on your back, put your leg at 90 degrees, and simulate the machine. So you don't have to have the machine to do these exercises. Again, you don't need a ton of weight. There's a 20-pound dumbbell. Just going to keep your other leg straight. Try to get full range of motion. Keep your body flat. Control the weight and bring it to its highest peak. Breathe and incorporate your core as well. You'll notice in a lot of these exercises, as you're doing them, you'll feel your core muscles flinch up because, again, these muscles are very tight to your abdominal wall and your hips, which is considered the core, from your knees all the way up to the top of your abdominal wall underneath your diaphragm. That is your entire core. That's how you twist and turn and get your explosive ability. Again, we want to do both sides to stay balanced. You might notice that you'll find some inconsistencies and incongruencies between the two sides of your body. So that's good that you notice you might need to do a little extra work on your right or left side, especially in the leg muscles. Oftentimes we walk with a bit of a limp or favoritism to one side. The third exercise is out to in groin stretch bands. The stretch band is great because it's going to provide resistance throughout the whole movement and is very similar to when you step quickly and change directions. That's when you get those injuries. So you want to be able to make sure that your muscle is used to changing directions fast in a non-traditional way, a lateral movement or just even a small side step. We're going to do both sides. The band is great because it's really easy to switch from both sides. And you can always increase intensity by moving away from the stationary spot of the band. You might want to point your toe just for a reference point to make sure that you're getting the same distance every time. You can also do the crossover kick. So this is an exaggeration of the last exercise, but you're really pushing your leg past the center of your body, across your body to the outside. So it's just going to make that groin work a little bit harder and start to incorporate the hip on the outside. It's counter muscle. You can see there's a little bit of shaking in there. That's good. That means the muscle is really getting down to the deep fibers. You can also point your toe, again, for balance and reference point. Start with your toes 1 foot in front of the other, and you know that you have to bring your heel all the way past your foot and outside of your opposite hip. Do as many reps as possible in the shortest amount of time, just like any of our other exercises. The groins are very, very great to build power and strength in your lower body and to have a holistic approach to your lower leg exercises. Make sure you do them on a consistent basis. Great job today. As always, health is wealth. Be a beast.